We got 20 minutes until the open, guys. I mean, it's not going to be Fed day. It's not going to be crazy, but still be prepared. Again, we have a bunch of new people arriving. Just a reminder again, I know Coach has said it. I've said it, but just a new reminder. I think we have a few more people logged in. If you're just signing up in the last week, just get accustomed to what we do. Take notes, ask bunches of questions. You're not interrupting anything. I mean, if we're right in a trade, we'll just say, hold on, we'll be right back at you, whatever. It's not stopping us from doing anything. It's not annoying. It's not interruption. I think the market's in a weak tone and to short rallies. That's what I think. What I'm going to do is actually follow the trade setups. But I like to have a plan, and it's good to think. It's good to have a perception. So what if the market does exactly the opposite of what you expect? That's great too, because that means everybody else is trapped. If you're logically looking at the market, right, the way you perceive the setups that are going to occur. Let's say, for example, one of the big things we said just now in the open, watch the low of Friday. If we take that out, there are a ton of stops down there. So what if it, for example, what if it takes the low out, Friday's low? Everybody know what Friday's low is? This is part of my plan. I've got it written down right here. I'm not going to tell you. I was just going to blurt it out. Let's see.
Oh, I was going to say, yeah, don't tell them, Coach. Let them figure it out.
Yeah, right. Let them do some work.
Make the people think for a minute.
Mm-hmm. Okay, Graham says 869. Will 868. Jennifer 878.
That's
Double
interesting.
check your numbers, Jennifer.
Then there's 3 different numbers.
I don't mind one tick different because I'm taking it over the YM. But if you're like 50 ticks different, something's wrong. Yeah, 869 is what I've got for the YM. So what if it goes to 865 and then rallies 100 points? Then it's a big fake out breakout. You got to take that long. But what if it goes to 865, goes up to 875, and then get down to 840, 830? Then guess what? You go with that short. But that's a significant area to watch. If you're not aware of it, all that you'll see is, oh, the market's going down. Wow, look at that. And it's 868. Oh, I wonder what's going to happen. Then you won't be prepared.
And there's your pearl of wisdom for the morning, guys.
Yep. Don't be a clam and have or an oyster, wherever pearls come from. That's one job I haven't had. I just thought of it. Pearl diver. Those guys who like go.
You've still got some time. I think you could do it.
I have to lose weight. I'd float now. Too much fat will float. I don't want to go in the water. Somebody might harpoon me.
The shark's like, oh, there's
there it is. It's a white
there's a
whale.
seal.
Let's get him.
The great white whale.
It's Ahab. Oh man.
Coach, I think
you guys still short.
I was going to say, I think some people probably got scared of making profits and got out of short.
Yeah.
There was a good re-entry zone, guys. If you guys took that hook on stochastics, you could have gotten back in. We were getting numbers ready and messing around. Good job, Sartor.
That's a great question. If you want to give us a call later on, I can tell you exactly where I'm getting those big numbers from. The other way, you certainly can look at highs and lows of the previous day. That's one way you can do it if you have nothing else to go by. But you can set up a call. We'd be happy to go through a whole little plan on how we do that.
Yep. And those the pro members and elite members, they have a training on how to find support and resistance levels.
Yep.
We also do get a little bit of help on our support and resistance levels, which is probably why you'd want to make a call. I don't even know if I could even try to do your screen name there. Grazie. Is it Grazie?
I guess Bert is in there. We'll call you Bert from the middle of the
Bert.
Diddly
Oh,
Bert.
there is a Bert.
Yeah, you're saying
I know
Grazie
you-
for
I
thank
know
you.
you-
Okay, I get that.
Pronounce your screen name.
Mr. Grazie. No, we get it.
Abraham.
Italian. Thank you.
Coach, you want to just send him a private chat with the
With the link.
number?
Yep.
Let's just do that. I don't even know what I want to call that, Ramon. That statement.
Is that South Park? Yeah, that's great. Yeah, in a restaurant, you have to wash dishes. It's funny. It's an interesting thing. I heard one of my clients a long time ago say that he owned a bunch of McDonald's. He said everybody looks at the money you can make, but they don't look at the work required. You say, well, what is it? I mean, come on, you're flipping burgers. You're not really just flipping burgers. You're washing dishes. You're, regulating temperature, throwing garbage out. You got to make sure your garbage is picked up. Running a restaurant ain't easy, even with a franchise.
Grease traps.
Yeah, the grease traps. Oh my
Customers.
Ugh.
Employees.
Yeah, employees are probably the biggest problem.
It's like my worst nightmare would be to run a restaurant and I cook delicious food.
Yeah, you'd be
Everybody tells me,
like, this would be a white whale too.
Oh, no way I'm starting a restaurant.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah.
Club starter.
Gee, this souffle looks great. Wow, this prime rib looks. Let me just take a little slice here and check that out. Hey, I got to make sure it's good stuff. I don't know why Dee makes cookies. I mean, she's probably about 6 dozen and go, well, I don't want to eat any. I don't want to. Okay, the cats don't want to eat it. That leaves the human garbage can to clean up.
The great white well.
Yeah. Oh, man. And then these like walnuts that are like salted and sugar coated and like fried in butter.
Did anybody re-enter the short? If you are, you're making money. Take your profits off. If you re-entered when I said to do it, all right. Good job, Ramon. Good job, Denise. You've hit. You should have hit some profit targets by now. So
look at that, guys. We're still hoping for that 97.
Good job, everybody. Oh, and by the way, guys, I mean, most of the time when Coach and I are just joking around, odds are you probably don't need to be trading. We'll switch that. But if we're in a trade and we're just letting it marinate like this one, and you're not in, ask if there's a place to get in. We'll help out.
Absolutely. Yeah, and Chick-fil-A, they're even closed Sunday, so you get an extra day off, but that's still 24-hour day business.
Yeah, and Chick-fil-A does a ton of catering jobs. Ton. We used to have them bring in Chick-fil-A bringing food like twice a week.
I like their milk or malteds. They're really good.
The shakes.
Yeah.
It's the old school traditional Chick-fil-A chicken sandwich for me.
Yep. Good plan, Kev.
Yeah, we got 10 minutes, so it's not a bad thought. But 10 minutes ago is when I told people to re-enter. So if you weren't in, don't worry about it. I need to grab some coffee before we open up.
And we always get calls on this one. Today we didn't. No one mentioned it. The ticks don't start this thing here until 9:30. And again, ticks are just net. You can read about them on the pro level. We have a video. These are buying and selling programs. That's all. It's the stocks that are trading from their last trade, not overnight. So it doesn't matter what the stock closed at on Friday. It's when it opens, it starts trading, the follow-up trade is either up, down, or unchanged. And every stock on the New York Stock Exchange, the whole New York Stock Exchange, not just the Dow, New York Stock Exchange, is monitored on this indicator. Yeah, there's a bunch of Dans. All right, thanks, Dan. Yeah. Yeah, we've got, I think, 3 Dans now. So, yeah, we're going to need more nicknames. It's like Jaws. You're going to need a bigger boat. We're going to need more nicknames for you guys because, you know, James is one of the most common names.
Mikes. We have more Mikes than you can imagine.
Yeah.
We're at a quota of Mikes.
You have to legally get your name changed in order to be in
the join the club.
Yeah, get a court order. Great. Thanks. Thanks, Dan.
Yeah, we got quite a few Pauls, a couple Nicks, a few Nicks. Dan the man. Where's Dan this morning? Is he in?
There you Exactly, Coach. Yeah. All right, guys. And the other thing we like to remind newer traders, the first 6 minutes of the open, the 9:30 Eastern Open, tends to be market orders time for institution. Everybody jumps in, sell programs, buy programs right off the open. Market tends to be volatile. It'll be pushed in one direction and then reversed. So rather than try to guess which direction in the beginning, typical open, yeah, exactly, Kev. The best thing to do is just stand aside, wait 6 minutes till 9:36, and then look for your first setup or second setup. We've already had one. A nice setup here. Again, it's 7:59. And we'll certainly have other trades today. You will not miss out. Even on the lowest volume days, we'll get 2 or 3 good trades. Only like on a Saturday or maybe a Sunday when we've been in the room have we've ever failed to call a trade. And I'm going all the way back to 2006, right? So if you're like, oh man, maybe I better get in here because there'll never be a trade.
No, we did have that one Sunday earlier this year that opened up blazing down, right, Coach?
Yeah. If it's really crazy, like if either it's doing nothing, and we're not going to call a trade of doing nothing. We'll just chat with you guys, or like up 1,000, down 500. Then we're not going to trade. But otherwise, there are trades. That's the whole purpose of this business. There are plenty of trades. Just want to try to filter out the crazy ones, not take it. The good ones, when you know your risk, your stop first, right?
It's just like dating, guys.
Yeah.
Figure out the crazy ones.
Good question, Sarter. Yeah, we'll go over that maybe later or even in the class. Remember, there's a big financial market out there, not just stocks. There's bonds and the interest rate side of it. The government's always auctioning off treasury bills, notes.
The note and bill market's probably one of the biggest markets there is.
Exactly. And yeah, right when those auctions take place, it will affect the market. Do we trade it? After you've been trading 2 or 3 years and you want to add that to your bag of tricks, yes. Do we try to explain that to everybody in this trading room? No. Did I was I aware of it when I worked on Wall Street? Absolutely. There was strange stuff. We used to wait until Friday at 4 p.m. for the money supply, and clients would be on the phone with you. And then slowly, the bar downstairs took more and more brokers. It was called the post office. It was a bar and the basement of this office building that we worked in, the post
office. That's
Yeah.
awesome.
Yeah. And brokers would head there first around maybe 3:45, then 3:30, then 3 o'clock. Yeah. And my friend who eventually, actually was a partner for a while, Joe Dewar. He was the guy who sang the national anthem for 15 years at the Nassau Coliseum for the New York Islanders. What a deal he had. What a great business plan. Hey, can I get Clark Gillies' autograph? Yeah, meet me at the Broadhollow Road office. And a couple of other Islanders are there. Bring your father. And almost like bribery, you want your kid to meet the island, open up a money market account here at Payne. He was at Payne Weber at first. All right, guys. 1 minute and 10 seconds till the open. Eventually at 3 o'clock on a Friday, I was the only one around. I can't believe it. Wow, 2022. Hmm. Hey, guys, we are open for business.
Robert, that's exactly what my trading dog looks like. Here's the short. All right.
Right now, guys, all three trends are down.
I was just going to say, anybody that had permission to trade the open that took that short signal, make sure to take some profits. And now you are in with us. Only if you had permission to trade the open.
Yep. Otherwise, you got to wait a whole 3.5 minutes.
It's agonizing 6 minutes. An agonizing 6 minutes.
See, where's the pivot today? 164. Yeah.
That math checks out. Ticks came blazing down. I think everybody's just sitting back eating popcorn watching, huh?
Yeah. Everybody should be green already. Anyone who started trading and was here early should be nice and green.
Yeah, there's virtually no way not to be green.
Yeah, unless you just close your eyes, guess wrong.
Press the buy button, walk away.
Yeah. We'll have to amaze you again, guys. We've amazed a couple of times, so we'll have to amaze you again.
Yep. Keep in mind, guys, just be patient. There's going to be plenty of opportunities.
Watch your 2-minute chart.
Hey.
Keep an eye on your 2-minute chart, people. Earlier support was at 97, guys, 33097. Waiting for that hook down, guys.
There's your push up.
Still pushing up, guys. Wait for the hook down.
Trend is up now, officially, guys, for the near term. We are bouncing around the pivot, guys, so eyeing the pivot. There's a good sell signal. I think this is probably a good one, guys. I would still be a little bit more patient. Don't like to pivot, but let's do
Yeah, if the only short would be if we break 140 on the downside, 140. Does everybody see how waiting helps? Stops you from making bad decisions.
This is one of those rare morning, Coach, that we don't get a good trade setup between 9:36 and 9:38. Very rare, but
Yeah, if we break 140, I'm taking it.
I think if we break the pivot, Coach, I'll take it. How about that? What do you think about that?
Yeah, that's good too.
It's just not coming down to the pivot the way I'd like to see it to do
Right.
that. So I guess
Yep.
140 is kind of why you're thinking that, right?
Yep. Earlier this morning, we went short at 199, and that's about the area where it looks good too.
Take a light one.
Yeah.
All right, profits locked in.
I'm going to set my charts every time I do this.
How long did it take that?
Yeah.
And there's you guys that are trading with the trend.
There we go.
That is a first touch rule, but again, we're on the pivot, guys, so I'm having a hard time really saying I'm being quiet about this because I don't, again, both my coach and my thought is that we are seeing some weakness in the market, but again, we're in an uptrend. So if you took the first touch rule, you should have profits. I just don't like doing that around the pivot, Coach. It's the one thing. Any thoughts on that?
Always a little wacky.
Yeah.
That's why, for me, with that confirmation, I'd rather see it break like 145, 140.
Yeah. I mean, we had such a good trade this morning. I mean, why try to force something that's not really clean and easy to do? A little W trade here, guys. Again, I'm wary of the pivot, so I'm just kind of sitting there waiting. Anybody take the W? Did any of you guys take that W trade? Anybody? Nope. Okay. That's okay. There's no. I mean, nobody's been locking profits fast. I'm just saying what looks like is happening on the charts, guys. If you know, if you're sitting on the sidelines because we're bouncing around the pivot, great, do that. Know that if you're taking trades right now, you need to lock in profits quick, and make sure that you're quick with the gun to take those profits. Yeah, Viv. I did that one short, and I'm just waiting. A little quick scalp didn't work the way that was my plan. If it broke the pivot, if it worked and it kept falling, then I was going to stay in it. If not, get out quick. And officially, the trend is what now, guys? Down. Be patient, guys. Be patient. There we go.
Good job, Mahoney. Take that profit.
Yeah,
Next
guys.
target, 116. Die, you dirty cucaracha.
Get on down there. You guys, who's in the 140 short? You guys get in that?
Me.
Hopefully everybody. We called it like 30 minutes ago. Nice job, guys. Look at that. Everybody's in it. Good job. Trailing and selling now.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Ooh. 3 left. 103, next target. 103. 103. All right. Did you reverse, Jerry? At 140.
140.
Good job.
Good.
Break even is a good stop right now, Rufus. Oh, yeah. Die, you dirty cucaracha. 97, next target. Remember, we had that same trade as we did before, 99 to 97. This time it's 102 points. Yeah.
Oh, normally I'm all over that. I didn't even think.
2 left.
Thank you, Coach. Great trade.
Thank you.
All right. Well, at least you made profits, Sarter. Good job, Randy.
Good job, Anna. Anna, were you here this morning? Early?
No, good job, Charter.
Next time, get here. We shorted our first trade of the day, and the market like sort of gave us a second chance. Remember, our first trade was right here, short. If you did that, you would have known, hey, there's good resistance around 97, because right here is where we shorted, and guess what? Market came right back up to 97. Isn't it amazing? Right there. Sadly, I did a micro mini there, but I had my sell stop at 140. So when it broke here, I loaded up. Good job. You got it anyway, Anna. Good job. Stay short, though. There's no reason to get out unless we break above this swing eye now. 145 can be your trailing stop. Anyone who went short higher. If not, just keep your stop at break even, which let's say it's 140. Coach went short at 164. Brian went short as soon as, I'm sorry, 163.
Yep.
So either way, whatever floats your boat.
Or keeps the boat afloat.
Or keeps your account afloat.
That's right.
And you could have made, if you had permission, most of us didn't have permission to go long as it broke this resistance on the open of 150. So you could have taken it long here if you had permission. Now everybody should be resting.
Nice job, Rico.
Yeah, Dan, that's a great question. What's a recommended stop? We have videos on that, a bunch of them. That is the most important question. So please go and view those videos. Part of it is account size. You know, are you trading micro minis, full contracts? Are you scaling in? Are you going in on a stop? Are you going in on a retracement? So once you determine what kind of trade you're going to take, that determines your stop. Or as we like to call it, power exit point. We don't call it stops. You know why? Everyone hates stops. It's the best topic that I have. Everyone hates stops. But we
Stop
love
me
power
out.
exit points.
I'm trying to get everybody to stop saying it stopped me out. It didn't stop
Yeah.
you out. You chose that predetermined exit.
Yep.
It's now called starts.
Starts, yeah.
Yeah. Dan, you go by Dan, is that right? You know, when you log in next time, you can change your screen name to whatever you want.
Yeah.
It just automatically picks up your email call sign, if you will.
Yeah.
Unless you change it.
Anyone here want to share what their stops are? And most of them are using swing
Oh,
points.
Sleepy Dan. All right.
Yeah.
Hey, there he is. Sleepy Dan. Love it.
Thank you, Lord. Dan, you know what I use when I'm in a position trade? A 1% of my equity. 1%. I don't want to risk more than 1% of my capital on a trade.
And that's a good standard rule of thumb industry wide, though.
Yep. Now, if you're scalping with a $400 account, I don't think you're going to go, you know, with a $4 stop. And that's why, I mean, it's true. Most newbies take far greater risk than professionals. How many people with $1,000 account? How many people with $1,000 account will lose more than $100 in a trade? Here comes another sell signal right here. Sell signal again.
Thank you, Coach.
But the best rule of thumb is you look for where the market has turned before. So let's say you're short on this first touch rule. Your stop is one tick above there. It'd be like 152. And then we try to do multiple contracts, more than one. So the first time you get, like, let's say plus 12 ticks, take that off. Why not take one contract off? Like in here, plus 12. Now your next target is 106, 33, 106 for your next target on the downside. Is there anybody still short? 106 would be you put your bid in, your next bid, to cover. Be nice if we can get 199 in. But I don't think the market will go up there to give it to us. We'll see. I would think a good limit order to short right now would be about 145. Between 145 and the daily pivot. Which is 164. Okay. Anybody looking to reshort? 145 to the daily pivot. $125 area would be your first target. Order filled. Where's your next target, guys? Anybody remember? 106. Very good, Dan. That's your next support area. A little choppy. This would be a small craft warning if you guys were boaters. Small account warning. $106 is my next downside target. $60-minute chart is still up. We'd love it if all three were down, right? Wouldn't it be nice if all three were down? Momentum is neutral. Everyone should still be green, nice and green. Got to break 120 right now in order to get to 106. Break 120, should be able to pick up that 106 bid we have. 106. Come on. Make me proud, Mr. Market. Do a good job for us here. Mr. Market, please amaze us, okay? We want Mr. Market to amaze me. Let's see how you do, Mr. Market. Be a good little Mr. Market. You got to encourage him sometimes. He loves the praise. It's like gremlins. Don't feed him after 12 o'clock. Mr. Market's afraid of moving. That's why he wants to stay around unchanged. We closed Friday 33,128. Come on, go below 128, Mr. Market. You can do it. You can do it. Don't be afraid. Don't be afraid. Come on. Come on. Oh, come on. He's waiting for the S&P to come down. That's why. The S&P's got to corroborate what he's doing. There you go. Come on. Come on. Take a deep breath and dive. Go hunting for those pearls. Oyster diving. Don't be such a baby. That's great. Good job, Robert. Come on, Robert, push this down. We want Robert to short a few dozen contracts here. Come on. Come on, please. All right, please. I'm saying please. I'm being nice now. Mr. Market. Come on, you're down 10 ticks. You can go down another 10. I know you have it in you. 23 bid at 111. See that? Come on, you go hunting for it. Go hunting for 111. Please. There you go. Come on. Go pick it up. It's sitting right there. It's like a bag of quarters. He wants a bag of dollars. Unchanged. Lower your stops, everybody. Lower your stops. No fill 106 yet. Flying cats. Love it.
Good morning, everyone. Welcome to Liberty Trading Club. Paulina here. Hopefully, you've enjoyed our live stream this morning. If you're interested in joining us live in the trade room, visit libertytradingclub.com and sign up for your free 3-day trial. You'll have access to our live trade calls and participation in chat during your trial with us to have questions answered by a coach. After the first free 3 days, it's just $99 a month for trade room access. Please subscribe and share.